Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Akwa Ibom APC accuses governor of sharing COVID-19 palliative to PDP as Christmas gift. Hey, you know the palliative matter is still on. Oh, that palliative matter is still on. When the whole world went on lockdown, the federal government made some provisions so people could, to ease off the whole difficulty of the process. It's still on ground. Let's carry on and get all the details. Akwa Ibom APC accuses governor of sharing COVID-19 palliative to PDP members as Christmas gift. The All Progressive Congress Akwa Ibom State has accused Governor Udo Emmanuel of sharing the palliative meant for COVID-19 as Christmas gift to members of the People Democratic Party in the state. APC, in a statement by its State Publicity Secretary Enikede on Friday, the party said the COVID-19 food item were donated in July by a coalition of private sector players led by Alhaji Aliko Dangote. According to the statement, another end-of-year folly from the administration is its decision to share as Christmas gift truckload of COVID-19 food item sent to the state since July by the National Private Sector Coalition led by Dangote Group and other donors. The sight of the food items being shared in the country home of the governor's chief of staff, Mr. Ephraim, to PDP members as Christmas gift is worrisome. How selfish and wicked can this be? People were hungry, looking for food since July, kept it 6 months down the line, now sharing it as Christmas gift. Akwa Ibom people should have used this during the lockdown to ease off the whole stress brought upon them, and now in turn stored up and now shared to party members only. We also recall that the federal government has sent a truckload of rice to state earlier in the year. The governor had claimed in a radio interview that the rice didn't appear good for consumption and that he was going to send it back to the laboratory for tests. Is the test result not out? Is it not over? We are sure the rice has been subsequently distributed to PDP members as well. But the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Comrade Eni of PDP Reaction, said the sharing of the palliative has nothing to do with the yearly gift or Christmas gift being shared to the people. In a press statement made available on Friday, Eni said the state government has earlier in November this year intimated on the arrival of the palliative material from the COVID-19 against the state government had earlier in November this year intimated the people on the arrival of the palliative material from the COVID-19 that was sent by the government, which is a private sector driven cooperative society responsibility, distribution to the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. It was also announced that the full consignment from the donor head in our state distribution will commence. The structure for the distribution of this palliative at the local government area is very inclusive, having representative from the people living with disability, women, youth, religious organization, professional bodies, opposition parties under the platform of the Interior Party, all have been included in the disbursement of this palliative. The committee supervises the distribution of this palliative to the people, passing through the intermediary world distribution structure. The distribution, which is largely decentralized to send comfort for the palliative, to make people feel relief from the effects of the lockdown. The focus of the badge of palliative distribution, apart from the local government, are media, orphanage, homes, medical workers, security personnel, trade, labor, entertainers, students. So we have made arrangement for the disbursement. So my people, they are saying, well, this palliative you are talking about, we did not spend palliative, it was meant for the people. But APC in Akwa Ibom State is saying, no, you guys are spending this palliative on yourself. It is supposed to be for the people. However, you are spending it for yourself. I mean, we've been seeing this happening over and over again. It is still, like they say, it's still an alleged information, is not yet verified. However, we always say at Apple Line Media, there is no smoke without fire. So these things came out since July by the federal government to be disbursed to the people, not knowing that some government officials, people down the line, all in fact, everyone who got the palliative, they were supposed to share it, one form or the other, one form of leadership or the other, held on to it, kept it as their own personal property, and refused to share it. I don't understand how we can be so wicked to our very own self, to our very own people, our very own brothers and sisters. You see a woman with how many children looking, and all they will keep, they rather keep this thing in the storeroom until it expires. And we say we are brothers, we are sisters. Are we deceiving ourselves? You know, APC now is calling out PDP saying, how can you do a thing like this? This was supposed to be shared to everybody. Right now, is with some people. Right now, you are sharing it to your own party members as as Christmas gift. This is meant for the state. Unless we begin to hold this government accountable at all level. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I'm not saying a PDP, APC is a saint. Oh, it's just at this occasion, what is going on currently now. It's rather not fair. How can you do this to a people? And now you've been caught, you are saying no, and the disbursement will soon go on, will still go on. After palliative, as in fact, everybody has forgotten about palliative. They've carried on with their business as usual, life has continued, and now you are still talking about palliative in what, 2021, right? That's when you'll be sharing palliative. It's rather unfortunate, it's rather unfortunate what goes on in Nigeria. And ENSAS really, really, opened up some of those things. It's sad. It's sad, really. It's really sad. And then what people see, you could remember the other time warehouses were loaded up, COVID-19 palliative written on them. And guess what? The federal government still went ahead arresting people that they stole palliative that was meant for them. I don't get it. I'm really trying to understand this country. Palliative that was meant for the people. I don't get it. Why are we so wicked to our own very self? Why are we wicked to our own very self? We are wicked to ourselves. It's not right to leave us a comment.